Hey folks, so I want to show you a couple new additions in the shop, and it's gonna give maybe a couple of you guys pretty good ideas of what I did, and you guys can do the same thing or something similar. So some of you remember the water cooling. I think it's very important when you're grinding. I don't mind the setup and mess, but when you're grinding, when you have water cooling, it's a pretty important thing. It helps you a lot with controlling the temperatures, not overheating, not burning the edges and all that stuff, especially when you get closer to the finishing, when the edges are thinner and you put even the sharpening and everything. So what I actually did was, before I'm gonna, when I'm gonna move, it's gonna grow to much larger setup and powered by differently. But I got one of these. This is actually the the little flexible tube set with the magnetic base, so I can just stick this base and put it anywhere and point the little hose anywhere I want. So when I have a flat platen here grinding, this can actually kind of stream and drip. I have to adjust it always so it's not like crazy dripping, it's not just squeaking water, because that is really messy. That goes everywhere. Just the right amount so it still keeps the belt wet and doesn't just fly off everywhere from the belt, because remember, the belt is spinning, so on all the wheels, on the corner wheels, it actually sprays a lot. So what I did on this one, actually, I just took one of these tubings, because these have pretty big holes. I stuck a little piece of that silicone tube and I just made the little holes in it, so when it goes, I'll actually turn it on to show you. Hopefully it's gonna go now. So you see the little, where is it? The little stream. So this little stream, it's a little too high up now. This little stream is actually, like spraying right on my belt, and I can set this right above. I don't know why it's not going now. It's probably too high. There you go. So that little stream is streaming right above, directly above where I'm grinding. So nice fresh water cooling down the belt and cooling down the blade as I'm working. And so far it's working really nice. I can, especially when I'm about to finish, when I'm putting the finishing, satin grinds and everything, and I slow things down to, how you have the dial from 0 to 100. I'm normally working about 20, between 20 and 30, most closer to 20. So that's probably like 20% of the power. So when you're going that slow, I can literally go indefinitely with grinding without even getting warmer, which is really cool. You just keep getting that flow. The water is dripping. I actually have this is another trick to prevent the water from dripping all over the place. I have a Kydex here on the slope, and the second bucket gets on the bottom, so it actually just drips into the second bucket, and then when this one is empty, I'll just refill it or just put the water from there into here. The thing what's powering it right now is just one of these simple little, like a pond, small little pond and fountain water pumps. Essentially, when I move, there is a system, I think it's by Cool Mist, that actually works over the air compressor. It gives actually perfect mist. It actually sprays mist, so you don't have that dripping or a stream of water, but you have a mist, constant mist spraying the belt, constantly cooling it on the larger area, even like the whole belt. So that's even better. So far it's working out good. This isn't the cheapest thing. I'm actually sure that you can get this cheaper. This is the I think FlexiLine. This is I guess from the whoever kind of came up with this system. So I did pay about, I think, $45 just for this thing. But I just said I know I'm gonna use it in the future anyway, so it's gonna come handy. But I'm sure there are some, cheaper versions of that, with kind of like a FlexiLine where you can just make kind of like a nozzle on the end. And that's all you need. It actually has a little valve here for adjusting that, and also the water pump. The water pump you can buy for like $10 actually. Another addition in the shop was I did buy a Foredom. My Dremel was dying out, and I did buy this wood I think this was wood carving Foredom, which is awesome. I really like it. From cleaning the holes inside, dremeling out the jimping, reaming out the holes and all that stuff. It works really, really good for me. I just kind of wish that I had the space here to set up the vise in some regular, but I'm moving anyway soon, so that's gonna get a lot of use. But I really like that Foredom. I think it's well worth the money. I have another Foredom, just the body, but I have hard time finding the the shafts for that one. But that should be handy too if I ever manage to find that old style shaft for the other one I have. I got it as a gift from my friend Tim, Sugar Creek Forge. So that's about it, guys. Grinder, absolutely love it. It's definitely a big help. I gotta be honest, I like it better than Jeff's Stag 101. Some people ask, you know, now when I work with both, I just like the convenience of being able to swap the horizontal vertical so easy, so quick. And also the fact that I can just drop the belt tension lever down, not having to, you know, press that, keep pressing down on the spring. It's perfect. So, you know, I'm super happy with it. Definitely is paying off. So guys, I hope you enjoyed a little update on the shop. You know, still the same, the grinder, still the cheap drill press. Hopefully cannot wait to upgrade that piece of gear. Still using the very basic compact bandsaw from Milwaukee for cutting the scales and everything. And that's about it actually. That's what I'm using. The grinder, drill press, bandsaw, handle, I have a polishing wheel there, and the Dremel. That's really it. So guys, thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.